Tower. Good boy. How's it going, guys? Welcome to another one of our videos. I know it's been bloody ages since we've done one. We've just been real busy and just been a bit slack with putting together videos, really, videoing what we're up to. But anyway, we're doing a video today. We're going around the trapline. We've got two dogs with us. We've got Kiwi, as usual, and we've also got a new dog with us called Tawa. Hey boy. So this is Tawa here, and this is Kiwi. We all know who Kiwi is. But yeah, Tawa's only about a year old. Yeah, I just picked him up the other day from a mate, and he hasn't seen a pig before as far as I know, so I'm hoping to show him a few pigs over the next month or so. Hopefully we can get onto a pig off the trap line over the next couple of days. That'll be real cool. There's a few pigs around. It's really dry at the moment, so they're not moving much, but you never know, we might stumble across some. And we've got a camp at the end of our line on the edge of a nice open creek. There's quite a few deer in the area. I've been seeing a hind and a fawn opposite camp lately that come out just on dark and graze on the other side of the creek. So hopefully we can get that on video. That'll be pretty neat. And yeah, hopefully we can bump into a pig. That'll be awesome as well. So yeah, stay tuned, and I hope you guys enjoy the video. Cheers. Well, Tawa just got caught in his first trap. Managed to pull himself out. You can see that white flower there. He's not 100% sure what happened. He's still trying to work it out. He doesn't want to go back where he got caught. But he hasn't worked out that he can just walk around it yet. Here he is, he's worked it out. Well done, boy. Tawa's trying to bury the trap because he thinks it won't get him if he buries it. Oi! That's a first. I've never seen a dog do that before. It's probably a good sign, actually. It shows he's got some intelligence there. Yeah, hard case though. Alrighty, just set this trap here, and I notice some freshly broken off crown fern line here. I'd say it's only a day or two old. It hasn't wilted at all yet. And you can see the ground's quite flat there. I'd say a pig's been lying there, because there's also good sized pig shit over here. And if you have a look inside it, it's dried up, so it's not super fresh. But if you look closely, that's a bit of possum bone in that shit right there. So he's been eating the possum bodies, I'd imagine. That's why he's hanging around. Yeah, quite a good sized shit, really. That's my hand for comparison. Bet that was fun, shitting out that shard of bone. Yeah, so that's a bloody good sign that the pigs are starting to eat the possum bodies. Usually once they start eating the possum bodies, they'll hang around in the area. Usually they sort of camp off the line a bit once they realise that I'm walking the line regularly. And yeah, they sort of camp. They seem to camp about a K away during the day, and then at night they'll make the trip over to the trap line and walk the trap line and just eat all the fresh possum bodies, and then they hightail it back to their wherever they're camping before the sun comes up. So yeah, it's just a really easy feed for a pig. I mean, when you think about how many grass grubs and bloody worms they'd have to dig up to get the same amount of protein and nutrients as they get out of a whole possum body, or 5 or 10, or they can pretty much just walk the line until they're full. And man, they get good at cleaning them up after a while. I've had lines where I've been catching about 70 possums a day, and every single day all the possums from the day before are just gone. The pigs are that good at cleaning them up every night, so hopefully they start doing that and walking the line all night, and we might get some easy pigs out of it. Anyway, we'll carry on and hopefully we bump into one. Alrighty, so this is camp. We've made it. We just turned up about 10 minutes ago, set up the hammock and that. It's a pretty simple camp, don't need too much. Got the old fireplace over there. We've still got a bit of work to do. We've got about 25 traps to go set out up the creek there. This is the nice open creek view from camp. And over there, just along that bush edge, there's where the hinded fawn usually come out, just on dark. Hopefully they come out tonight if we don't make too much noise. And yeah, so we'll have a feed, I think, and wait for it to cool down a bit, and then we'll set our traps up this side of the creek and maybe loop back around and come back to camp and have dinner and wait and see if some deer come out. Well, we set those traps, those 25 traps, and yeah, didn't come across anything of interest really. Came across a couple of possums in the daytime, so that's a good sign. A lot of old pig sign actually up there. A lot of old pig sign, but no new stuff, so no pigs today I don't think, unless the dogs pull off a find from camp this afternoon. But yeah, but oh well, tomorrow's another day. Anyway, I'm just going to go fill my drinking bottle up in the creek, and I thought I'd show you guys a handy little tip on how to find north without a compass. So we'll rip into that. Rightio, so if you ever find that you're just bloody confused for whatever reason, or you just want to find out which way north is, there's a few little tricks you can use if you don't have a compass on you. So the first one I'll show you, basically all you need to know is what time it is roughly. So if you've got a watch, that's ideal. If you don't, if you've got a camera or any device like a GPS that tells the time, if you don't have any of that stuff, you can work out the time roughly by where the sun is in the sky. So obviously when the sun's at the highest point in the sky, that's roughly midday, and you can work out, you know, roughly what time it is by how high the sun is in the sky and where it's heading. But we've got a watch today, so I know exactly what time it is. So basically all you do is draw a circle in the ground like so, and just imagine that that's an analog clock face basically. And then all you got to do is you look at the sun's that way, as you can see by the shadows, and basically poke a dot in the middle of your clock and draw a line straight pointing at the sun. Get out of it. So we've got our line pointing straight at the sun, and we make that 12 o'clock. Okay? So I'll draw 12 there. Then all you do, obviously opposite that, is going to be 6 o'clock. I'll just draw that on there. And now all you got to do is look at what time it is, however which way you're telling the time. So it's roughly 7 o'clock on my watch. So where would 7 o'clock be? That's 6 o'clock, that's 12 o'clock, so 7 o'clock would be about there. So basically going clockwise around the clock from 12 o'clock, which is pointing at the sun, north will always be halfway between 12 o'clock and the hour hand. So basically that way there is north, that way, and so the opposite to that is south. So we've got our east over here and the west there. Yeah. Alrighty, so there is another way to find north without a compass, and you don't need to know the time, so it's quite a good one. It just takes a bit more time. You gotta have a bit more patience with this method. So basically you just need a stick. Find yourself a nice straight stick like that, poke it in the ground in a nice flat area like this, well probably a bit flatter ideally, and just make sure it's nice and level. So just hold something up to it, a heavy branch or whatever, and let gravity be your level. Make sure it lines up reasonably well. And then basically what you do is you put a marker at the end of the stick's shadow. So there's the end of the stick's shadow right there. And basically as the sun moves across the sky during the day, the shadow will move, and you come back every 5 minutes, 10 minutes, whatever, and you place another marker at the end of the stick's shadow, which would have moved since you were last there. And basically after a while the shadow will move slowly through the day as the sun moves from east to west, and what you end up with is a perfect, or pretty damn perfect, east-west line. And then basically all you got to do is put a line straight through that, and you got your north-south line. Yeah, it has to be a relatively sunny day as well. See?